Members of Parliament may not get away with it this time round after passing amendments on the 2012 Finance Bill awarding themselves a package of 2.1 billion for severance, and parliamentarians have come under sharp criticism from many quarters. Today, the civil society termed the move as unlawful for it oversteps the mandate of the Salaries and Remuneration Commission.
Parliament does not act. It's people who act. Members of Parliament, individuals. And I think we need to shed more light on these people. We need to identify who was in Parliament at that particular point in time and who voted for this amendment. And we must place political responsibility on their shoulders.
And we call on the Salaries and Revenue Commission, number one, to interrogate our value system. Who says that a member of Parliament is worth the 1.2 something million that we pay them every month, compared to lecturers who are paid a fraction of that, maybe at 200,000, doctors, our teachers.
Parliament is said to have amended the bill while a petition is still pending at the High Court challenging an earlier amendment on the bill.
This recent move comes as a shock because they tried first in June, and the president did not assent to that section of the finance bill then, because of the pending case in court. So it's surprising that they would even make this move. In all likelihood, it shouldn't succeed, because we trust that the court judgment, that the president won't assent, that the court will equally find that this is unconstitutional, and it shouldn't succeed.
The Minister for Finance is on record stating that the country may fall into a financial crisis arising from the recent deals struck after nationwide strikes by the various professionals. A further worry is the big government that will be voted in the forthcoming general elections.
So in looking at the proposals that have been put on the table, one has to wonder why a country the size of Kenya, a country with a GDP of Kenya, is now looking at having remuneration of its leaders at a lot more than some of the very countries we actually look to, even to support us. So I think that's quite a strange phenomena here, because you find that this country, being one of the lower income earning countries, at the proposal we have now, our MPs are likely to be earning a lot more than their counterparts in some of the more developed countries.
The implementation process threatens to break us as a country. And if we allow this kind of impunity, and if we don't address the larger salaries issue, we will not make it. Our new constitution will not work.
The Salaries and Remuneration Commission has been asked to intervene, while the judiciary has been petitioned to fast-track the ruling on Petition 175 of 2012 as soon as possible in order to give guidance on the arising issue of the finance bill and MP salaries. Following the amendment, each member of parliament was to take home in excess of 9 million shillings that is to be paid in 2 installments. Critics have termed the amendments as sheer hypocrisy by the House, since teachers and doctors were on strike for weeks. But just in a one fell swoop, the MPs have awarded themselves 2 billion shillings, not to mention that they are among the highly paid employees in Kenya. Henry Minor, GBS News.